Okay.
Oh, takes a shot! And he steered it beyond the post. Puyol. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's on it, can he get away?
GGG.
João Pedro, and they can counter here. He's going for goal! Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Liverpool looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Cristiano Ronaldo producing yet another big performance, just as the fans have come to expect. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first-day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Shoots! They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Chouameni. Passes short and sharp. He's had it taken off him. That's a good ball out wide. And this is Luis Suarez.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Alexander-Arnold. Alaba. It's Bellingham. And it's Chouameni. Camavinga. It's Bellingham. Probing pass. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Bellingham. Iniesta did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Luis Suarez. Mbappe.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up.
Mbappe! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Chouameni, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's played through for him. He's being urged to shoot. There's the shot! Yes! Barcelona are back in business. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. And he's straight offside. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, perfectly measured that. Alaba. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
Alaba has created one goal already. Mbappe. Bellingham. Knocks it into space. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. That's an imaginative pass. Pass is just off target. And this is Forlan. Mbappe. He was under real pressure there. Now it's Luis Suarez. That's a nicely shaped ball. Mbappe. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Barcelona get themselves into... Oh, terrible pass. Now Mbappe. Shot, surely! There's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to let...
And that'll be the final action of the first half. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
The second half then, just getting going. Mbappe. Oh, this is a terrific run. And the finish! Oh, split-second reaction.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And it's Messi. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Now it's Forlan. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And that pass just didn't quite work. Alaba. Barcelona come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
He's picked his way through. Delivery from Mbappe. And that's the keeper's ball. Now this could be a chance. Now it's Mbappe. That looks a good ball through. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Great chance! It's in! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in.
David Villa is on it. Chance for a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Villa has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Barcelona can make their change now with a break in play. Guti will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Now it's Bale. Chouameni. And it's Forlan. Threads one in. He's through here. He's through and all alone! And he thumps it clear. Barcelona have reclaimed it. Bellingham. Mbappe has found the net here, of course. Mbappe. Valverde kept his eye on it, and he's there. Can he finish? Oh, it's there! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to...
Oh, that is asking for... Big chance! Goal! Barcelona! Into the lead once more. A horrible blip, avoidable, that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And it's Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well read, nice interception. Alaba. Hazard. Madrid looking to pass their way through. And he's cut it out. Ronaldinho. And it's Hazard. Mbappe. Guti. And here's Hazard. Oh, super ball. And this is Forlan. And he shoots! Yes, it's there! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 7.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. All square again into the dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which all goes well if this goes to extra time.
Brahim Diaz. Now it's Forlan.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Played into space, and this is Forlan. And he's certainly onside here. Forlan crosses. Ah, he's given it. Voila! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Ronaldinho. Oh, no joy this time. 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 4.
Into extra time we go.
El dorsal 8.
Barcelona conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? Spread neatly. It's out for a goal kick. Chouameni is there, and he can pick it up. Nicely weighted ball, and he's intervened well there. Has a look and place it forward. Alexander-Arnold. Rodrigo. For Valverde. And it's Arda Güler. Looking to play him in. Great ball if he can get there. Tries a shot! Oh, yes! It's there! And that may just do it! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Barcelona take the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Madrid have got it back, and they'll have another go. And this is Forlan. Can he spark a counter here? Davids. Ronaldinho. Can he get on the end of this? Has crossed in. There's the header! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! Irrepressible, imperious, that's what makes him what he is! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Arsenal can almost taste it. They don't need to seal the deal here and now, of course, but their supporters sense that they can do it, and they will settle for nothing else. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Arsenal cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. He's shifting through. Decent chance! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Arsenal have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet.
Deftly away. Nicely shaped ball. That has been cut short. Tulio cuts it out. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Son Heung-min. Oh, that's a key interception. Ambitious ball here. That ball looks a good one. Buffon claims comfortably. Lobbed in behind. No, that's been intercepted. Looking to play him in. Tulio gets across to intercept that. It's a pretty loose pass. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Ronaldo. Son Heung-min! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nice-looking ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Nicely weighted ball. Son Heung-min, Cristiano Ronaldo, and the shot! Sticks it away! They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Played into space. Oh, a delicate chip through. Oh, they can break here. Searching pass he's played there. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Tulio cuts out the pass. Now he's got space here. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. That has ended up in no man's land. And this is Ronaldo. He's picked his way through. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Out towards the flank. Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he get on the end of this? Aimed beyond the defence. Pass somewhat off target. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, there's a probing ball. Kaka. Now, can they get him away? And he cuts out the supply. A probing pass. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Messi. That's a cute ball. That's a nicely shaped ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Great vision. And this is Ronaldo. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He won't be happy with that one. Looking for a runner. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Caicedo does really well to win the ball there. It's a searching pass. Akanji. And this is Ronaldo. Ambitious ball here. That is good alertness. Nicely shaped ball. That's a cute ball. Played into space out wide. Tries to get it clear. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, this looks sharp. Nice looking ball. No luck with that dink over the top. And we've reached half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So it's back to business. Cristiano Ronaldo knocks it into space. That's an imaginative pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Tries to play it through. Well timed, excellent interception. Dink through, and this is Ronaldo. And he's heaved it away.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Not the most accurate pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Jimenez makes the interception. Played into space. Nice intercept. Half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
And it's Bale. Well, that has not gone well. Now he's got space here. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Looking for options for movement. Oh, strongly challenged there. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Caicedo. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Barcelona take the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Mateus. Jimenez wins the duel this time. Threads one in. Can he get it through? That is a brilliant interception. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Son Heung-min. Nicked it back promptly. Tries to pass it through. Arsenal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Pass somewhat off target. And this is Son Heung-min. It's Son Heung-min! Bale, very much a man of this moment. A probing pass. It's a goal kick.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So here comes a substitution.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Not the most accurate pass. Robertson calmly anticipates. It's a pretty loose pass. Long ball upfield. He's a sharp little ball here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, well played, well played. Tries a measured ball.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Looking for a runner. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That has not gone well. Looking for the run. And this is Ronaldo. And he's lost his man here. And they've got rid. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Searching pass he's played there. Maldini gets over and intercepts. Aims beyond the defence. That has ended up in no man's land. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Now he's got space here. Well read, nice interception. Jimenez spots it and intercepts. Threads one in. That's a cute ball. Chips it through. Well, that has not gone well. Nicely shaped ball.
Barcelona really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
It's a promising position. It's out for a goal kick.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
1 minute to add, according to the board. Not the most accurate pass. Donnarumma, and that is that. Arsenal pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness. Win today, and they will be up there amongst the elite. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running. Milan cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. Well, we've got to expect Frank Lampard to be central to pretty much everything here, Jim, haven't we?
Without a doubt. He'll be amongst the busiest players out there, doing everything from breaking up play, distributing balls left and right, and of course making all of those surging runs from deep, looking to meet the ball just around that D.
Well, that's the signature move, of course. That's what makes him so prolific.
And what a move it is, and not many midfielders score that many goals or are as clinical.
Rijkaard. Plays a sharp little ball here. Danielson. Beckenbauer. Gerrard. Cannavaro. And this is Ronaldo. Now, can they get him away? That's a throw. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. But that has not gone well. Looking to play him in. And it's Lampard. And he's in on goal. Terrific header. Goal, Milan! The goal for which they thirsted. The goal for which they craved. Now, full steam ahead to the ultimate prize. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Oh, what a climb! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Milan with the corner, they're first. And the shot! And that has fair fizzed.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Quarter of an hour played. Danielson. Bale. It's Bale! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
Corner number 2 then. Milan have the chance to go the other way. It's a pretty loose pass. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Serginho. Played in. Shapes to shoot! Sticks it away! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And this is Torres. Nicely weighted ball. Tries to play it through. That is ended up in no man's land. No way through. Hernandez. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Pele. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Pele. Lobbed in behind. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Now it's Pele. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Flash header! Goal, Milan! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And he shoots! There's a goal! They've come back, they've come roaring back. This is becoming quite a game. Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Beckenbauer, nice looking ball. Nicely worked. Defending of the desperate variety. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Threads one in. Shot a goal! They've scored! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Milan go into the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, maybe he thought they were already promoted, Peter. It's a silly card to pick up.
Looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
And the shot! Off the post! And he's following up! This looks promising. And that's a chance for a shot! Goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Not a defender in... And the referee brings the first half to a close. Milan are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Milan get the second half started. Milan different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Searching pass he's played there. Now it's Pele. Kaká. Oh, he's been Bale! Superb goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Milan can make their change now with a break in play. Milan get themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Serginho's chance! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
And this is Bale. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Denilson. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He's found a way through.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Serginho.
Pretty robust defending.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, there's no question, Peter, what his manager thought of it. He's turned away in disgust.
I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 8, numero 22, Fernando Torres. Lasciano il campo per il numero 15, il numero 7, cambio di giocatori.
And it's Cannavaro, looking for a runner. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Not the most accurate pass. Cannavaro. And Koundé. Rijkaard. Can he get it through? He won't be happy with that one. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Looking for options for movement. And the ball is out of play. Caresses it through. Lampard. Oh, this is a terrific run. And the finish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Danielson. Danielson goes on a charge down the left. They get a throw in. Oh, lovely bit of skill. In by Conte. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Bale, very much a man of this moment. He's shifting through the gears here. And Hullet! It's there! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Well, I just think it was really good movement, but I think a couple of defenders got caught ball watching there when they should have been picking up the danger man.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely...
Oh, he's been... Big chance! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if they were just 1 down, as opposed to 2.
Milan get their 4th corner. And he's had a hit! Milan have it back and can go again.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Sostituzione per il Milan, numero 24.
Milan are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 18, Drogba, il numero 33.
And here's Hullet. Now then, the ball's come loose. Pass somewhat off target. Crossed into the middle. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, that pass isn't the best. That's a shade optimistic. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
It's a searching pass. Oh, it's played into the area. Played out towards the right wing.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. It's a good run down the right. And he's only too happy to take that back. And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Signore e signori, vi invitiamo a seguire le indicazioni delle forze dell'ordine visualizzate a breve sul maxi schermo.